morning, cruise fam. Welcome to the Carnival Horizon. I'm gonna give you a nice little ship tour this morning. A little windy this morning, so hope it's not catching all the wind noise out here. Out here on the Serenity Deck, which is the adults only area. Very beautiful area. Especially for those of you that want to be around without the kids. Good place to come and sit. So this is the top deck that you can go to without having to go up to the water slides. I'll show you all that as we go around here on the Carnival Horizon. Seems to have just one whirlpool out here. Try to do this nice and early when there's not too many people out here for you. Not to mention respect people's privacy as well. All right, we'll keep on going over here. Super windy. All right, so basically over here you got the top of the water slides. 2 water slides up here with the Dr. Seuss theme over here. Something my kids enjoy and can't get them out of. We gotta walk downstairs to our next deck. Got a lot of your Serenity and spa staterooms up here. Let's see the center of the ship. Spa deck 14. Splash pad. Cloud 9 spa. Also attaches the gym as well. Won't go in there and bother everybody working out. Nice little gym setup for the ship. Hey guys, and this is Future Brian. I forgot to add in here. Also have the thermal spas, your massages, and different kinds of therapies that you can hire here at the Cloud 9 Spa. We got a massage set up for tomorrow out of there. We'll see how that is. You can see, got the Dr. Seuss set up here for the kids. I guess Disney has Disney, and Carnival was able to get Dr. Seuss. So you got your main Lido deck out here. You can see everything down below. Your bars, your seating, your movies under the stars. Front view of the water slides. the infamous whale tail. And we are November 1st, actually December 1st, I apologize. Don't even know what date it is anymore. On our way over to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. Beautiful sunrise after a rainy day yesterday in Miami. At the ropes course. And the Skyrider track you can see up here. It's like a pedal coaster. You pedal your way all the way around the track. Apparently there's a weight restriction on it, I'm going to find out about later.
All right, guys, I wanted to insert this clip in here for you of the actual ropes course and the Skyrider itself. That way you could actually see it. It was closed that morning until the afternoon, but you can see a better shot of all the sports available, the mini golf. And the weight restriction for the Skyrider, you got to be 250 pounds and below to ride it, so an FYI. But it's a great place to have a little risky adventure with your kids or family and enjoy the ship in a way you can't enjoy anywhere else.
Head on to the aft of the ship through the jogging track. You can see how windy it is today. Your basketball court setting up for a game here. Looks like it. Not basketball. Weird little gym setup over here. Beautiful view of the aft of the ship. Got the tides pools down below. Your 2 hot tubs. Again, this is deck 12. I won't go through the other side since it's pretty much equal. All right, down here on deck 11. Got your nice seating out here in the aft. If you don't want to be down in the pool area, probably a little bit quieter.
Also, guys, through that double door right there, you've got Gigi's Asian Kitchen and Cucina del Capitano as well for other food options. They are both free for lunch, and you can pay $24 each for dinner.
So windy, but the breeze feels so nice after this hot summer we had. This little bench. Got your Camp Ocean over here as well, the playground. My kids love this place. I'm sure your kids would too. It's pretty bad when they don't want to hang out with you and want to be at Camp Ocean instead. And we are headed towards the forward of the ship. I'll show you the main areas because I mean there'll be a bunch of floors where it's just a bunch of staterooms. I'll show you them after that. As you can see, it loops back into the Lido deck. Now we're one deck below. Plenty of comfy seating. I will say the surround area around the Lido deck is definitely a lot better than the Mardi Gras in that regard. For those of you that have been on the XL ships. They got staterooms that direction. For smokers area. Other side of Camp Ocean. I will say this ship compared to like the Oasis or Mardi Gras or any of the XL ships is definitely a lot easier to walk around and get around through it really fast in comparison. Although down when you go a little bit lower, it's got kind of an odd layout. I'm used to having kind of a center corridor, but seems to kind of go off to the side in certain areas, which confuses you and you get a little lost in this place. Ask me how I know. But if you got that Carnival Hub map, it's got a map of the decks to help you navigate your way around here. And we're back over here on the other side of deck 11. All right, deck 10 on the Tides pool. At your Tides bar. That's where I like to hang out. Seafood shack. Which is an extra cost. Pizzeria. Has bagels in the morning. Alright, now we're in the Lido Marketplace, the buffet.
Here I'm including a nice clip of the buffet when it's actually pretty busy. This was on Embarkation Day, so it kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like. It can be a little bit busy, but I think the distribution on this ship is actually pretty good. And give you a chance, I'll walk through all these menu items so you kind of get an idea of what to expect. You got a little bit of everything. You also have a late night snack or meal up to, I think it's after midnight or 12:30 midnight, I think is the last meal they'll serve at the Lido Marketplace. But you've got all your variety of food here every night. Part of it will be related to kind of what's being served in the main dining room as well. Obviously not to the same level of service, but it's a good place to find a good variety of everything from desserts, salads, to your burgers and hot dogs as well.
Not as busy yet. breakfast burritos. And of course the infamous Guys Burgers. Can't go wrong without that. The Red Frog Rum Bar. And of course the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. And this is where all the parties have happened, like the Sail Away party. Which I'll post a video on that later. So you can kind of see the ship layout. We're down here on deck 10. And from here we're going to skip down because we got staterooms. The Imax Theater. Oh, they do sell beer for here. See what's playing. Wicked, Springsteen, Blue Angels. Explain about the weird layout about going up and about to get to places. We gotta go up and then we gotta go back down. Here on deck 6, you got your circle seat over here for the kiddos. It's 12 to 14. You got the warehouse, which is an arcade. My kids good, they would spend all day here and spend all my money here. So make sure you set some limits in their cards or they will drive you to poverty. Here we go over the hump. Trying to get across the movie theater so I can get around to other areas. Like I said, it's got an awkward layout. You'll see what I mean. Alright, so we've made it to the aft side of deck 6 and it's all staterooms from here, so we'll go on down to deck 5. Alright, here we are on deck 5. Got your alchemy bar. Bonsai. Fahrenheit 555, which we ate there last night, which was awesome. Really great. Really worth the money. See the top of the casino. The library, a rare thing. And here we are at the atrium, the center of everything. It's got a different design than your traditional carnival with the giant atriums and the gaudy designs. As you can see, it's decorated for Christmas. We're on the first Christmas cruise here. Got your Atrium bar. And of course, can't be a cruise ship without selling you stuff. Got all your shops out here. Cherry on top for your kids to get a sugar rush. Your jewelry stores. Liquid Lounge, which is the stage for shows. It's actually not bad of a setup. The other side of the Liquid Lounge. And of course, you got the Lanai. You can actually walk outside on this ship and walk around. Of course, this one has buttons. Front of the ship and we'll walk backwards. So that's why we skipped all those decks. You see, it's nothing but staterooms. Plenty of outdoor seating. And we're coming up to Pig and Anchor. This ship has Pig and Anchor. If you've been on the XL ships, get your barbecue on over here. It is an extra cost here though. Morning. Continuing on, This is another new thing they got here, these empanada plates. It is an extra cost though. You can't do this ship without spending money, so keep that in mind. There's your Java Blue for your coffee. And of course the Havana bar, my wife's favorite place. Latin music, salsa, merengue, todo lo que quieran. Aquí lo tienen. Your dance floor, your bar, and of course, if you're staying in the Havana rooms, you gotta have a band to be out here. Hi. Is the pool gonna open today or?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, filling back. Oh, it's filling back up. And of course, you got your private Havana area over here, which is for the Havana staterooms. So, and you got to be 12 and above to be booked in these places. So, if you're kidless, it's a great place to be, and probably invest the extra money to it. That's where we're staying at, in the aft extended balcony. Of course, you got these Havana balconies that are here on the side, but they got this walkway in front of them. That's not exactly my preferred choice. Have you stayed in them? Let me know what you think about it. I don't like people walking in front of my balcony. Lack of privacy. Alright, now we'll exit the Havana area and show you the other side of Deck 6, which is the side hallways that I was telling you about to get around the ship. Hi. Of course, got all your photo studio stuff here. The other side of Pick and Anchor. Like the Excel ships, they have their own little brewery here too. Got the Pixel Studio where you can buy your photos that you've taken. Very expensive. Fortunately, you take so many pictures that you end up having to pay for it because you don't want to get rid of them. Tell me how I know. Alright, of course we're back on the spiral here. Alright, making our way down further. a small Carnival store. Of course, you got the other floor of the Liquid Lounge over there where I showed you. There's two ways to get in. Morning. Got your duty-free items. Invicta. This is kind of the strange one to me. A used purse shop. Would you buy a used purse? I don't know. I don't think I would. All right, and we're gonna cross to the other side, but we gotta go through the casino and can't really record through there. So once I get over here, we'll pause it and resume on the other side. Beautiful. There we go. All right, as we exit the casino, you can see it's a good enough size casino, I guess. Just a little small. At nighttime, it gets pretty crowded in there. You got your skybox bar here with all your sports stuff. So for those of you that go on vacation and just can't get away from your sports, here it is. On the Excel ships, you would probably see it on the Heroes Tribute Bar. They'll play some games out there that are broadcast. Here we go, heading down the hallway. Got your art auction. Your Limelight Lounge. You got a lot of your comedy shows and stuff there too. Of course, here's your main dining room, the Meridian. Beautifully appointed. It's not quite open yet though. 8:30 it'll open for C-Day brunch. And as you can see, it spans 2 decks. Right, well, going from deck 4 to deck 3. And that's the next level down onto the main dining room. See what I mean where they have no through access, so you have to go up to go back over. So that's what we're gonna end up doing. Okay, we're back in the atrium. I'll take you down to the next level. Because unfortunately you can't just go all the way straight through. Kind of an awkward deal. That's the issue we had yesterday for our muster station. Had to go up to go down. That's the Reflections Lounge. They usually have dining there for higher tier guests sometimes. guest services. If you don't want to be in line, come in the morning. We got some staterooms in that direction. Your Carnival Adventures desk for those of you doing excursions. By the way, we also can book you excursions through off-party, like buy a tour and everything, if you're interested in that. However, I will say if something happens in your excursion with Carnival, at least you're protected and they won't leave you behind. Just loop back around. Alright guys, well that's kind of going to wrap it up. Everything else down below is staterooms, and of course you can see Deck 0 is your medical center. And then your gangway tender, which we'll see tomorrow. And that's really about it. If you're interested in booking the Carnival Horizon or any of the other ships, definitely let us know. You can visit our website, anchorsandeverafter.com. Send us a message or give us a call. 844-GO-CRUISIN. And that's cruising with C-R-U-Z-N. Give me a call. You can also text us at that number and we can find you your next trip for you. We'll book you something incredible and a memory to live for a lifetime. Thank you for watching.